All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before we dive to this lesson, giving honor, no glory, no praise due to Yahweh. By Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash. The bonds great master, at our apostle, teachable well. Peace, salutation to those who elect that scattered abroad, that like the other nations. Shalom, shalom. And a shalom to the Sir Akim that's out there making a body, a living sacrifice, going out there in the highways, byways, and hedges, proclaiming the truth and teaching 100% truth. Keep doing so to those may be. Shalom, shalom. And a shalom to the Sir Aquathium that's out there representing husbands being a pillar of rest. Keep doing so to those who may be. Shalom, shalom. All right. Yahweh as being the heavenly Father, which the word ignorantly calls him God, which his name means in ancient Paleo Hebrew. He is to exist. Bahashem, meaning the name of Yahweh Shai, being the only God and Son of the heavenly Father, which the word ignorantly calls him Jesus the Christ, which his name means in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. He is to save. And who is he coming back to save? The children of Israel only. And the Rakakadash being the Holy Spirit. All right. So this brother Karatazar back at it again with another video for GMS St. Louis camp, and basically the truth and origins of zodiac signs, and something that I came up with through the spirit, and the reason why is because I see that a lot of people, especially among people, they big within these zodiacs and don't understand the origins of them, because honestly, the zodiac signs are really a knockoff version of the 12 tribes of Israel, because it's 12 zodiacs and 12 tribes. What the point is, our people go hard for those zodiac signs more harder than they go to serving Yahweh Shai Shai. But the point is just going into the origin and where it developed from and why it's still within today's society and why our people were so heavy into it. So, this brief, I'm gonna start right here. It basically says the origin of zodiac symbols, and it says the ancient Greeks, along with other civilizations of time, widely believe in non-iconic phrases as below, so below, as above, so below. In other words, the Greeks strongly believed that workings of the cosmos, the great mystery above us, directly affected our general well-being. It very well seems the Greeks may have indeed been onto something, but if you don't believe in astrology per se, it is clear that the stars directly influence our lives. We know we cannot possibly manage to live without the sun. We know we are ultimately made of star stuff. Keeping this in mind, let's see how each of the original zodiac signs appear and how it will help tell us about you. Now, yes, the stars were created, but they are not to be worshipped, or made into gods or deities, because when you go into let's get the blue letter right here. Romans 1, because the stars and the planets and the sun, they are creations. They are not the creator. Yes, the Lord created the sun to serve his purpose, give us energy and stuff like that, but it's not something to be worshipped because it's a creation, right? You go into the book of Romans chapter 1, um, and where is it at? Right here, Romans 1 and 25. Who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever? Amen. So, who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator? Because to be a creature, you are created, or some kind of thing, because um, the stars, the planets, the different kind of galaxies and solar systems, because our people like to say the universe, this, the universe blesses me, but don't give the credit to who created the universe. Yeah, the star constellations, our people, ain't nothing wrong with recognizing the star constellations and realizing the beauty in them, but to worship, to idolize these zodiac symbols is completely off, all right? Because people are literally make that a whole doctrine, about how this zodiac symbol defines them as a person, which is a heap of bullshit. Like because I'm a Virgo and I supposedly lie and everybody lie. That's how you know it's a heap of shit. Um, Creature. It says right here, uh, Kystis or Tysis or however you pronounce it. Um,
Strong's G 2937. Catesis. Catesis.
right, Catesis, and it says the act of creating, creation, creation, thing created. You know, individual things, beings, or creature, creation. Okay, anything created. So the point is, you know, going back to the um when it says who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie and worship and serve the creature. The creature is something created by something that is the creator, because the creator, going to the word creator, you know, just edification purposes, creator right here is probably kitso. And it says to make habitable, place or place, region, island, to found a city, colony, state, to create. Yahweh created the worlds to form, shape, i.e., to completely change or transform. So the Lord, you know, Yahweh, giving Yahweh Shai the blueprints to create everything, you know, that you see, you know, your stars, you know, your planets, you know, the mountain ranges, the forests, the animals, you know, even mankind, you know, we are created, you know, we are creatures, you know, but to serve the creature more than the creator, it's like a slap in the face of the Lord, like, you know, you serving something that don't exist. That's an idol, all right, and that's one of the idols that our people deal with on an everyday basis. You know, these zodiac signs. You know, because these all go back to something, some kind of false deity or false god. All right, so and it says astrology, which can be loosely defined as philosophy of stars, has changed significantly over time. It is hard to directly answer how old are the zodiac signs because they develop over time. The current iteration or iteration of Western astrology is highly influenced by ancient Greece, which, you know, this, you know, going to the history, you know, our people were under the yoke of the Grecians, which the Greek word for heat of I think the Greek word for Greece is Helen. So our people was in Helen, basically Hellenized Hellenistic Jews taking on these customs, you know, and zodiac system, zodiac signs developed came from um, it's like it came from what's the Babylonian Empire, the Chaldeans or something like that. They was known for witchcraft, but the point is, continue on in ancient Babylon. In addition, Zodiac's history is primarily derived from the mathematician and astronomer Ptolemy Terabiblos, which was published roughly 1800 years ago. This typically marks the beginning of astrology. Ptolemy divided the Earth's orbit around the Sun, 360-degree experience, into distinctive 30-degree sectors, which in each with a different identification. He carefully documented the stars that he could be witnessed during this time, which often included distant, distinct constellations. Ultimately, this led to the creation of the ancient zodiac signs, which are 12 cosmic phases correlated with a 30-degree sector. Today, many people believe that that is a present at the moment of your birth have a direct influence on the course of your life, which is bullshit. Because who really has the control of the course of your life? All right. Um, Going to Proverbs 16. All right. Proverbs 16:1, it says, the preparations of the heart in man and the answer of the tongue is from Yahweh. Okay? So everything when you wake up in the morning, the plans and things that you're about to do, the Lord already planned that. When you was in your mother's womb, you know, being formed, you know, the Lord put that spirit in there, you know. So that zodiac basically conducting your life and controlling is BS. You know, if you and it's funny that um people that live according to the zodiacs, you know, they try to live accordingly to those descriptions, but it's like you not meeting them because some things you might do might not even match up to what you quote unquote was born in, you know. And then the months itself, like, you know, um let me look it up. Months are named. Right. And it says, but the Mayan cliffs, due to the great drought, the Romans were more strategically located. So our months are named after Roman gods, emperors, and festivals. The name August, in fact, came from Emperor Augustus. Right. January, Janus, the god of beginnings and endings. March was named after Mars, the god of war. You know, so even these months go back to a pagan tradition. You know, so how much more, you know, the zodiacs go back into something that was pagan, all right, which is very, very true. Because I read a little something, you know, look at this, Aries. Aries is the zodiac sign for the people born between March 21st, the spring equinox, and April 19th, and is traditionally considered the start of the zodiac calendar. The zodiac symbol for Aries is a lamb, and Aries also, along with the Leo and Sagittarius, is regarded as a fire sign, keeping in mind its role at the beginning of the zodiac calendar. The lamb or ram symbolizes rebirth and new beginnings, but it also comes in from an ancient Greek myth, the story of Phryxus and Helle, where uh, Hellenic gets its name, where the two heroes are eventually saved by a ram with a golden wool. So you know these zodiac signs go back to ancient god or ancient deity, a false deity, you know. And the Lord already, you know, that was the biggest problem with our people was idolatry. You know, that's why, you know, because we was known for worshiping other gods, you know, and that's why we ended up in the position that we were in. Zodiacs is not the only one, but this is just history on how zodiacs came to play. So when you go into the book of Jeremiah, um, Jeremiah 10 and verse 12, all right? And the reason, oh, dang. Jeremiah 10 and verse 12, oh, no, 1 through 2, Salakia. Hear the word which Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus said Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Right. And these are, you know, constellations within the heaven. You know, the heathen are dismayed at that, you know, going into the constellations. Oh, that's star of Virgo. That's the star of Sagittarius. It's bullshit. Okay, and you know, and then not to mention like the dating scene. You know, people, you know, mainly among women. You know, you're literally get turned away if you don't be the quote unquote matching sign that she's looking for. The whole time you can be the man, be that man that's able to provide and do all that stuff. Here it is. She turn you away because of your sign, and some men do it too. You know, oh, she's an Aries, I can't do that. Her attitude, like, come on, man. This folly, man. This BS. But you know, we understand why people are into that kind of stuff because of thousands of years of oppression and being under the yoke of our enemies. You know, and that's their poison, their philosophy that they put upon us. You know, but through Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, you know, we know the truth. Or I think that's John 8. All right, John 8. Where is it? Um, John 8 and 32, you know, through Yahweh Shemi Shai, sending his only begotten son down and giving us the Holy Spirit, you know, John 8 and 32. And you should know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Okay, you know, we learned this truth, and it made us become aware, you know, that shackle that was on your mind. You come out of that zodiac shit. You come out of the false deity that you serve and stuff because it don't hold no value, hold no weight. There's only one true power. His name is Yahweh, and his only begotten Son name is Yahweh Shai. All right. That's why once we come into the truth, we put all those heathenistic ways away. All right. And then we bring this information out to our people to edify them. But some of our people want to stay asleep because they want to remain dormant. But at the end of the day, we're going to continue to preach into the wind because there is going to be a certain amount, a certain elect to wake up to be able to perceive this message. All right. So this is what the Lord is going to do to those that follow in those kind of traditions in the latter times. This is Micah 5 and verse 12. And it's, that zodiac stuff, a lot of people into that, and it goes into witchcraft and sorcery, and it says, and I will cut off witchcraft out of thy hand, and thou shalt have no more soothsayers. Okay, let's look at this. Let's see what soothsayers mean. Okay. It says, to observe times, practice soothsaying, spiritism, magic, or augury, witchcraft, basically a sorcerer, And you see that a lot of people that's into these zodiac signs, they in some kind of form of sorcery, man, And once again, women is big into the zodiac horoscope, And you got some men that's into it too. But that's what the Lord is going to do. He's going to cut all that out. All right. All this BS with these zodiacs, these horoscopes, the Lord is going to take that shit away, man. Because it's just a bunch of BS, man. We ain't going to be in the kingdom on some, man, you was born this month. And we ain't going to go by these traditional months, which are named after these gods. We're going to go by days, And months goes into a new month goes into a new moon cycle because the word month means lunar, which lunar means moon. All right, it ain't gonna have no name, month January. It ain't gonna be none of that in the kingdom, man. All right, it's gonna be the 6th month, day 1 of the 6th month. All right, so let's go ahead and get Isaiah 47. I'm gonna end it off on this. Isaiah 47. In verse 12 through 14. And the reason it says, stand now with thy enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsel. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things. They shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble, and the fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be cold to warm at, nor fire to sit before it. Thus shall they be unto thee, with whom they has labored, even thy merchants from thy youth. They shall wander every one to his quarters, none shall save thee. But the point is, you so-called blacks, Hispanic, Native Americans, and you got some Israelites that probably still believe in this, these zodiacs and these horoscopes. When that time comes and the Lord bring that destruction down on this place, you are going to be caught in that fire because these stargazers, these monthly prognosticators, with these horoscopes and these zodiac, you thinking that those things are going to define you as a person and save you. Hey, you gonna be destroyed along with this place, man. So, like I said, that Lord willing, this edifying, this figure that I bring some history out on how the origins of zodiac signs and horoscopes came to be about, but you see that as a heathenistic custom. So with that, giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. Till next time, till next video, Shalom, come on, Shabbat, by the ball.